So we created the account class. Now to create an object, we go after this class and declare a variable called account and set it to a new instance of the account class. So using the new operator, we can create an instance or an object from an existing class. Then we open parentheses, just like calling a function. Now look, what you see here is our constructor. So here are the parameters we defined earlier, ID, owner, and balance. So let's pass some values here for initializing this bank account. Mosh as the owner and 0 for the balance. So now we have an object. Now to use this object, we type account period. And here we can see all the members or all the properties and methods of this object. So we have balance, deposit, ID, and owner. Now the members with the blue icon are the properties and the members with the purple icon are methods, okay? So here we can call the deposit method and deposit $100 in this account. And of course, if we pass a negative value, we're going to get an error. So let's deposit $100 and then log account.balance. Now here in the terminal, let's compile our code and then run it using node. So node dist/index.js. Good. So we can see our balance. Perfect. Now let's see what happens if we print the account object itself. So back to the terminal. Now here we can combine these two commands in one step. So we type tsc $&, then node dist/index.js. I'm not entirely sure if this works on Windows, so if it doesn't, please excuse me. You have to do your own research to find how to combine two commands on Windows. Let's go ahead. So here we can see all properties of our account object. We have ID, owner, and balance. Beautiful. Now earlier we talked about the type of operator. So we used that when we talked about unions. Remember, I talked about narrowing down a union using a type guard. So we had some code like if type of some object equals number, then we had some code after, remember? Now let's see what happens if we print type of this account. So back to the terminal, let's go ahead. We see object. So the type of operator always returns object no matter what the underlying class is. So whether our object is an instance of a bank account or a person or a customer, we always see an object. But what if we want to check the type of an object and see if it's an instance of a given class, like account or person? Then we need to use the instance of operator. So here we type account, instance of account. Now what we have here is a Boolean expression, so it produces a Boolean value. Now, let's run our program one more time. We get true. Great. So if you're using a type guard to narrow down a type and you're dealing with a custom object, you should always use the instance of operator instead of type of, okay? Next, we're going to talk about read-only and optional properties.